this car, I would imagine it's like all the cars. If you're running an endurance race, which means they're going to be running at nighttime, the teams will put markers on the car, because when you got extremely bright headlights coming at you and you're trying to pick your car for pit stops and scoring and all that, you get blind. I mean, you get these headlights and it's just after a while. So you know your car's the one with the little white light coming on the roof. And today they use these LED strips. And so one car might have blue outline of the windshield, another car might have red. It's crazy. Like at Daytona this year, I'm shooting pictures of them coming at you. I mean, really, you were blind after a while. But you say, well, which car? It's the one with the blue. So that's what those are. A lot of times they'll have them by the numbers, which is for scoring. That's a good question, though. Wow, check this out. Now, this is not a stock paint job on this thing. This is 100% stock. Cast off there.
This is
metallic back then like this. Oh my God.
And this is another very, very special award. We're just up here with the lucky winner of the Carmel Foundation raffle, and this is the Carmel Foundation Award. This is so incredibly aptly chosen for the automobile that might be seen in period on scenic road with the driver showing visitors the sights. And the winner is the 1955 Cadillac 362 convertible owned by Ed and Norman Ramirez, and the award is presented by Holly Zoller and Kimberly Willison of the Carmel Foundation.
I wish you all could see this paint job up close, because it's a small metal thing. I mean, on a Cadillac, stock. It's crazy. Somebody in the design department really convinced the upper executives that this was a good thing, which it was.
Sorry, Ned, I know we're hiding the crowd. You'll forgive us later.
Smile, look right up at the camera.
And Ed, talk about the perfect choice for this award. I can see this car in 1955 driving down scenic road. Oh my God. And I can see today driving down scenic road. It's absolutely wonderful. I mean, cruising in this car just must make you feel like the king of the world.
You know, we've been here since Sunday, driving this in this beautiful weather in Carmel. It is the perfect car. Top down, soft, smooth. Everybody gives you the thumbs up. Beautiful. Perfect.
Absolutely amazing. And don't you agree that this is absolutely the spirit of Carmel?
Absolutely. It fits in with our time range as well for the foundation. So.
Excellent. Congratulations, Ed.
I'll point out right here, there's a black, looks like a ray gun sitting on top of the dash. That's called the Sentinel system. And that was your headlight dimmers. And as a kid, if I sat on my dad's lap, I would put my hand over that. And you could make them dim and undim and dim and undim and all that. And that was big time on a Cadillac. That's when Cadillac would have the accessories a number of years before the other cars.
That was a big safety feature.
Yeah.
To help you from blinding other cars.
Right, it was a safety feature, yeah. Now everybody just drives with their high beams on all the time. And these are amazing. Those are amazing.
Double D's.
That's gonna hurt.
Fortunately, it's quite easy accepting awards in small cars like this. You've got a place to put them. Exactly.
I love those.
Listen to that car. Absolutely stunning.
I love those.
Smooth and quiet. Just amazing.
Gentleman over here asked me how many Toyotas could they make out of that car. I would estimate 30. But that's just a guess. Okay, our next award is the Chamber of Commerce Transatlantic Pacific Cup. This is for the entry that best represents speed, whether in a straight line, around a track, or on the street. This is a 1992 Ferrari F40 owned by Amir Rosenbaum. And if you were here earlier, we had Amir up here. He has run this car. He's run this car to a speed of about 224 miles an hour on the Bonneville Salt Flats. They added a roll cage. This is not your typical F40. Hey, there you go.
Get your picture.
He's got the Ferrari hat on. Everybody wants to be Italian again.
And the awards presented by representatives of the Carmel Chamber of Commerce.
No, but it won't fit the cup holder. The cup holder is only.
And we've often mentioned, and a number of entrants have also mentioned, the fact that this is weather ordered by the Chamber of Commerce. So, officially, on behalf of all of us here, thank you, Chamber of Commerce, for the weather. I really appreciate that.
Right up here, give me a big smile.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, how many barefoot Ferrari drivers have you ever seen in your life? Huh? He spent all the money on the car. Can't even afford shoes. It's terrible. You know, give him a couple bucks as he drives off. Poor guy. I feel sorry for him.
We'll see you soon, very soon.
That best represents post-World War II British excellence. And I think that everyone can agree what Colin Chapman did for not only motorsports, but the British car industry cannot be underestimated. And the winner here is the 1956 Lotus 11 Le Mans, owned by Mark Sang. Mark, congratulations.
So much.
Now, of course, we will get yelled at by our photographer because we want everything on the other side of the car. But you stay where you are because coming in and out of this is not the workable moment.
Hold this up. How's that?
Exactly. Now we have to look up.
There you go. Dip your hat back a little bit. There you go. Perfect. Big smile. All right.
Congratulations, my friend. Yeah, you bet.
Well, you did.
This car has been a participant in 300 races in its life. And when you see this car, look at the names, the honor roll on the door of this car. Tommy Sopwith, Graham Hill, Archie Scott Brown, Reg Parnell, and Harry Schell. I mean, some of the absolute royalty of sports car racing. Absolutely amazing. Oh, it's racing tomorrow as well. So it's not retired, it's not asleep, it's still actively running. Congratulations, thank you very much. Can't wait to see this out on the track.
Okay, our next award winner, the John C. Kirby Miller American Excellence Award for the automobile that best represents the era when American cars turned heads around the world. It's a 1963 Chevrolet Corvette split window, as they call it, owned by William and Lisa Cash. The award is being presented by Bonnie Kirby Miller. Oh, you're Susie. Okay, Susie Kirby Miller. Gallegos. And I knew your dad. I got to interview him several times. He was a big enthusiast, and he was here, right up until, his final days. He couldn't not miss this. He was a tremendous guy. It's so great to have this award named after him because everybody really loved the guy. So this is a really special award, just like many of them here. Yep, they all are. For different reasons.
Let's go with it. Oh my goodness.
Thank you for bringing this amazing car. I have to apologize for the mic stand that I just bumped into. And it's also so great to see one of these wonderful, iconic, incredibly beautiful cars presenting the color that you don't often see, and that is just absolutely spectacular. This color is amazing.
Daytona blue, tan, leather interior. This was actually one of the most popular colors in '63. It looks dark in the shadows and blue when sunlight hits it. So another cool thing about this car, it's an early production '62. It was produced in November of 1962, and it's got a lot of early production things because Corvette production was still trying to work out all the bugs. So this has all the weird and unusual parts they had in the early days.
And was that something that you sought out in this car, or you just discovered after you got the car?
We realized it was an early car, so it had all the roller caps and all the different things that this car had. It came pretty much complete with all its parts.
What do they call this color? Daytona blue. Okay, I missed that. The thing I always love about these, I can't help it. It just like knocks you right between the eyes. Is the parking brake handle, because in the biggest letters possible, it says parking brake. It's like.
I think they wanted to make sure you didn't think you were opening your hood.
Yeah, no, exactly. Because the hood's on the other side, so it's easy to mix them up, I guess.
And you can do letters large enough to say hood.
Yeah, no, exactly, and they probably should have, but on rough roads, it likes to pop up on these. It was a kind of a standard engineering design thing to get. But anyway, we've loved restoring the car. We've had it for about 5 years, and it was all of that's been the restoration process.
When was the car finished?
About 2 weeks ago.
Oh, wow. It was one of those. When is the truck coming?
It was pretty much that, but myself and my partner Jeff, we worked on this car diligently. Did everything on the car except for paint and motor transmission rear end, but everything else we did.
How long did it take?
5 years.
5 years. Yeah,
that's between kids and sports and jobs.
5 years actually.
Things that get in the way of your primary goal to restore the Corvette.
It's when you have time to meditate, you take that, right? Is that what happens?
5 years is not the quickest, but it's not the longest. And the fact is, you got the project done, because we all know those other projects, right, that never get done.
It took about 3 months just to get the car done. So that's how meticulous we were to making sure that Daytona Blue represented what the manufacturer or Campbell Ewald decided the color should be.
Well, it's also something that we don't want to get too pedantic and too anorak about this, but one of the other things is we want to always bring the cars back to the way they were built. However, I'm very happy to say that you have achieved panel fit that they would never have achieved with this car with me.
You want to kind of step into both sides of the street, so you want a concourse restoration, but you have to keep the Corvette guys happy. And some of them are upset, but you guys are all happy.
It's spectacular.
I'm car like you would want to drive it. How GM designers expected it to show.
Just a minute about the Corvette guys. The NCRS. Sounds like I'm saying CIA. But these guys are
He can't comment because
I know these guys.
There's a few in the crowd, so I have to.
No, I'll comment. Okay, let me do the comment. I own a Corvette. I own a '55 Corvette. Yeah, I've got a V8 with its stick on the. It's one of 31 produced and all that. But anyway, they are unbelievable. I mean, they've got it. If you go on the NCRS website, they've got an expert for every year. And you go, really, this guy can't handle like 3 years? No, he's 53, this guy's 54, this guy's 55. It's the most unbelievable thing I've ever seen.
Kara,
I mean,
Gary.
and that's not saying anything negative. I mean, it's just, that's how fanatic they are on the detail on these cars.
It's a nice test to put yourself through, and I appreciate their enthusiasm and their attention to detail, and that's why we try to hit that mark. Matter of fact, this is going to an event, and we're going for the performance verification in about 2 weeks, so we'll see how it goes.
Big time deal. It's you have no idea how tough it was. When this car came out in 1963, there was a guy, a gentleman, a man, parent, up the street that bought one. And he was like the star of the street. He had that split window Corvette. And my dad, we'd go up there and my dad would look at it and he'd just dream about it. And, you know, I think he wanted one so bad, but he was putting all the money into the business. And you know, this was an amazing car in the era, still is. And Peter Brock, of course, Larry Shinoda, all the well-known, Bill Mitchell, the designers, you know, engineers. Yeah, Zora Arcus Duntop, of course, Mr. Corvette as they call him. But anyway, fantastic. Thank you. You bet. You bet. Congratulations. Beautiful car. Daytona Blue. I love that. I love the name of that color.
That's absolutely astonishing. It is one of those. It's a classic combination, much like a '67 Goodwood Green. Bobby, we're ready? Move car up, please. This is one of my favorite cars in the entire show. This is the Robert J. Richards Continental Cup for the automobile that best represents post-World War II continental excellence. And the award is presented by Bobby Richards, the Mayor Pro Tem and Councilman for Carmel by the Sea. If Bobby could step up here on the ramp, that'd be great. And it goes to the 1971 Monteverdi 375L Coupe, owned by Mark and Michelle Jansen. Great friends from Australia.
Okay, I got a question, so I had time. It wouldn't start after.
Always great to see Bobby. He's been here day one, right? Yeah.
Hello, Mark. Excellent. And I was going to make a point of saying that one of the reasons why Bobby is presenting this award is because he was instrumental in making the Concours on the Avenue happen so many years ago. And we are here for the 13th year thanks to Bobby's efforts at the very beginning of this, and we are very, very grateful to you for that. Thank you very, very much.
Always been a big supporter of the event. Absolutely. Yes, thank you.
And this car is just one of my favorite cars on the entire planet, and it's owned by one of my favorite people on the planet. Good to see you. And Mark brought this car from a very, very short distance. I think it was Salinas. Oh no, wait, that was Australia. That's right. I always get those two things confused. And although this award is quite carefully named the Continental Cup, about continental excellence, this is actually, of course, a wonderful hybrid.
It is, yeah. So the car's a 1971 Monteverdi 375L high speed. Italian, Swiss-built car, Italian design with American power. So, yeah, a bit like an ESO or a Bizzarini or a Di Tommaso.
Owned and driven by an Australian. So I think this car is about as international as you can possibly get. Tell me, how many did they build in right-hand drive?
Look, not many. I mean, this particular car, they probably built about 66 examples, of which maybe 8 or 9 were right-hand drive. So they're a bit of a unicorn.
Unbelievable. Did you find it in Australia?
Yeah, this was the one and only car that was sold new into Australia. I've had it for probably about 12 years and it came out of the deceased estate in pieces. So it took a long time to restore it, and here it is.
Well, Mark, we love your taste and your patience and your vision, and you are amply rewarded here today for all of this with this award for this magnificent car.
Fantastic. We need to shoot a picture.
Okay, right up here, big smile. Good day, mate. Thank you.
Paul! Paul! He had a dead battery. We might have to push it to get the hole over the ground. Heads up! Coming through!
All right, this is our next award winner. It's the Bruce Anderson Porsche Cup for the Porsche selected by the Chief Class Judges. This award is named in honor and memory of Bruce Anderson, who was the Porsche Chief Judge for the Concours on the Avenue. Bruce was a tremendous guy. It's going to be presented by Dale Miller, who's the Porsche Chief Judge for the Concours on the Avenue. Tom McGlynn. Which one's Tom? Tom couldn't be here today. But this is a 1976 934 RSR. It's a for real race car here. Yep, for real. Yep, the 934 right before the 935, and two unbelievably iconic Porsche race cars for sure. Here's Dale Miller here to present the award. We got to shoot a picture, guys.
All right, big smile. Right up here. Okay, one more time. Thank you.
Donald's got the champagne.
We'll just put that right in the trunk of the car and then drive off. This is an absolutely extraordinary car, and can you tell us about the history of the car?
This car is significant in a number of ways. It raced at Le Mans not once but twice. In 1976 with Didier Pironi, Bob Woolick, and Mary Claire Beaumont for women. In 78, the car returned in the livery we see it here, the Jägermeister livery, with the owner, Mr. Hollup and Mr. Doran, and Marie Woolick. It was a DNF, unfortunately, there, but it raced consistently throughout Europe, won the German Championship in 1979, and has several pages of racing history. Then it was brought to this country by Brady Ruffington's father, who raced the car at Daytona, Sebring, and throughout the Southeast with great success.
So in other words, it's a car that's not done very much, but we're glad it's here. Wow, what a wonderful piece of history. Absolutely great piece of history. Thank you very, very, very much. And of course, it's always funny whenever I see Hervé Poulain, I never imagined him as a racer, but it's like, it's there, holy cow. Amazing. Thank you very, very much.
Well, sure we're the right time. Yeah.
He got sideways, instead of pressing his brakes.
We have an explanation here, and this lady has been called up to the ramp not simply because she's wearing a shirt that matches the car, but there's actually a story.
There's a long story to this. We had over 40 years ago, courtesy of Cindy's husband, Terry, racing sailboats. Cindy allowed us out
she let out a gasp every time I'd show up to go racing because she did not have to go racing sailboats. So that's how we met, and it's great. We haven't seen each other for 40 years, and it's fun to be together. And as Donald pointed out, Cindy's appropriately dressed in orange, and that's the area restaurant.
Not appropriately, perfectly.
All right. Okay, so congratulations, guys. Our next award is the Tom and Virginia Gennaro Ferrari Cup.
And this is the Ferrari. Oh, we have to wait just a moment. We have to clear a portion first. This is for the Ferrari selected by the chief class judges.
I talked about 20 seconds later.
You need that push rod? You got push rod?
Yep. Push it straight down the street.
It's all downhill.
Now we got it. Go ahead. It's all downhill. Slow.
Our next award, the Tom and Virginia Gennaro Ferrari Cup. The Ferrari selected by the chief class judges. And this award honors the memory of Jeannie Friedman's parents for the support and enthusiasm for Concours in the Avenue. And this award goes to the 1950 Ferrari 250 GT peanut brinner coupe owned by Paul and Cheryl Colony. Paul, if you turn the car up, you get out of the vehicle, please. I won't give you a ticket, I promise. And come to this side of the car.
I know Paul and Cheryl very well. I worked with them at the San Marino Motor Classic.
It's absolutely packed.
Paul and Cheryl both have a number of cars and are enthusiastic participants in many concours.
And this is, of course, Paul and Cheryl are two of my favorite people, and they have some of the cars that I love more than any on the planet. They live in an absolutely beautiful home above Pasadena, and I would live their life, except for the fact that I'm too busy living mine. Darn it! And this is just an amazing example of Ferrari's and Pina Friedman's elegant gentleman's express. It's just absolutely spectacular, and two nicer people in a nicer car you couldn't imagine. And I know that this is a wonderful award, one that's very, very close to the heart of this event, because Jeannie's parents are just fabulous people, and this really means a lot to the Concours and to you, I'm sure.
Thank you very, very much. We appreciate it. We think the event is wonderful. We come each year, and we think it's managed well, and the two of you do a great job.
Thank you very much, Paul. You're too kind.
Thank you.
This red is a red that was very popular in that particular era. This is when the bright reds were not real popular, not able to be really achieved like they can today. But this was a very, very, I love this. It's a very, very vintage looking red. Congratulations. Yeah. Yeah, you bet. What a bumper on that thing.
just a moment, we'll have our best of show coming to the stage, presented by the inimitable